How's it going, everyone? My name is Lionel, and welcome back to Restart Heart. We finally have day 3 out, and I am so excited for that. If you guys haven't watched day 1 and day 2 of this, I suggest you check it out up here. And also, before I begin, I really want to say a very happy birthday to all you October babies out there. I wanted to say happy birthday to like a couple of my friends who were having their birthdays on this very day itself, but I decided, why not make this for everyone? Anyway, let's get back into it. As you stretch your body, you felt gentle arms slide from around your torso. Morning, hun. She stretched her body, matching your movements with a giggle. Her voice was a tad hoarse as she spoke. I have to go back home soon, but it was nice to get some rest with you. How are you feeling? You rolled over, wanting to go back to sleep. She wrapped her arms around you once more and nuzzled against you. Not a morning person? Me either. You're awfully talkative for it being so early. It's not super early. Maybe around 9ish. I already got up and did my makeup earlier. I just felt like laying down with you again. You paused for a moment. Turning over once more, you finally open your eyes. Hey, dork. Morning, Blair. Did I wear you out that much yesterday? I'm sorry. Her tone implied that she was teasing, but her gaze was soft as she looked at you. I'm tired. Letting out a soft chuckle as you sat up in bed. Look at her, neatly set up purse on the nightstand. Hey, oh, sorry, I silenced your phone this morning since it kept going off. Thanks. You took the phone from Blair, who held it out to you. You slept like you haven't gotten any sleep in ages. Are you sure you're alright? You hesitated to answer, instead fiddling idly with the buttons of your phone, wondering how to respond. You know, with the wedding planning going on, I haven't been able to rest much. Yeah, alright. Blair shifted awkwardly on the bed before leaning over and resting her head on your shoulder. You don't need to say anything else. It's alright. The silence lingered in the air for a moment before your phone buzzed again. You didn't realize you had unmuted it while fidgeting with the buttons. Quickly reading it, you saw there was a text from your sister, Sarah. Blair's eyes wandered to your screen, then quickly trailed away. Sometimes I forget that I can't just read people's screens. Her soft giggle resonated in the room. Any particular reason? Oh well. With my job with Ezra, I'm pretty used to reading everyone's screens in order to help out where I can. Bad habit, I know. She sighed and lifted off your shoulder. Do you have anything planned for today, or... Asking me what I have planned right after I wake up is like asking a kid what their mom's name is. She covered her mouth as she burst into giggles. Oh my gosh, that's totally valid though. Mornings are awful. Then, why do you get up so early? Ask a goth woman why she gets up so early? Good point. Yeah, my makeup takes a tad bit. Not too long anyway, but it's definitely annoying. Silence fell between the two of you again as she pulled out her phone and scrolled for a bit. Eventually, she looked up at you and smiled, her signature little mischievous grin. Do you want me to order you breakfast before I go, or... No, it's fine. I'll figure out my own breakfast. Cool, because I've gotta go now. Just called a ride. Oh. Yeah, sorry. I got a text this morning about a client about my code being messed up. She continued speaking as she got off your bed and picked up her purse. Apparently, when they tried to test run their app last night, it didn't work and they really want me to fix it. Figured it'd be more polite to wait till you were awake to leave rather than just disappear without a trace in the morning. I get it. Flashing another quick smile, she headed out the door. Oh, before I go, she tossed you a small piece of paper. Here's my number, you dork. Watching her leave was, well, you liked the view. Your phone rang, startling you out of your thoughts. It was Ezra. Ooh, Ezra! As you answered the call, you remember how their hand felt in yours. Hello, Sugar Cube. Hey, Ezra, what's up? I just want to check up on you. Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Anyway, how are you feeling? Alright. I can't be out for too long today, but I'll be headed to the cafe later with Blair if you'd like to come along. Oh, hell yeah! I'll consider it. I have to double check what I'm doing today. I hope to see you there, Lionel. I'll let you know. As the call clicked off, you felt a buzz coming from your hand. What now? Pulling the phone away from your face, you noticed it was a text from Chris. I guess I'll read it. You decided you should probably read it. He doesn't text often. Hey bro, are we still on for a movie tonight? I totally forgot we do that every week. It originally started as a way for you two to break the ice and get to know each other, but eventually became a routine for you. Every Sunday you had a movie night and every Monday you spent the morning doing chores together. As you stare at the phone in your hands, you wonder what movie you would watch tonight. The two of you essentially gone through every old nostalgic movie you could think of from your childhoods. I don't have to figure it out right now. We could choose later. Quickly, you shot back a text letting him know you'll be there. Standing up, you walked out of your room, wondering what you should eat for breakfast. Stepping into the kitchen, you eyed the fridge, wondering if you needed to add anything to the grocery list. Yeah, I should take that off the fridge. You stare at the wedding invitation that Chris had stuck on. He seemed to be excited to go to your wedding, but a little apprehensive of Kenneth. Just how many people saw he wasn't good for you but didn't say anything? Oh, I shouldn't think like that. It wasn't his place to say anything. We might be roommates, but we aren't super close. Can I even consider him a friend? You pondered that for a moment, but decided you didn't want to focus on that. What you had was fine enough. There's no need to worry about semantics, right? What should I do? Let's eat food. Wait, cafe. We're gonna go see Blair and Ezra. Hell yeah. Alright. You decided that going to the cafe would be nice. You were hoping that you'd be able to run into Ezra. As you got ready to head out of the house, you wonder what you should get. Maybe you should get what you usually order? It's always good to go with the classics. As you picked up your keys from the console table, you wondered where Chris was at this hour. Is he at work right now? Does he even have work today? Oh well. Stepping out of the apartment, you excitedly rush over to the cafe. As you arrived, you realized today was a rare day that they were open all hours. Most of the time, it was a night cafe due to staffing, but it seems like, recently, they've had more than enough people to help out. I wonder what that's about. As you got closer to the doors, you read the sign out front offering a special discount, 3 small cakes for the price of 1 large cake. Ooh, nice special they have. You jumped, not realizing Blair was behind you. She gave you a mischievous smirk as she stepped closer to you. Hey, honey. A small blush crept up on your face. I thought he had work to do. Turned out it was a quick fix. Guy just couldn't do it himself since he's tech illiterate. So, how are you doing? I'm alright. As good as I can be right now, you know? I understand. Hello there, Ezra. You two heard approaching footsteps and turned to see Ezra, who smiled at the two of you. Sorry I'm a little late. Let's sit inside. Giving Ezra a smile, the 3 of you head inside. Once inside, it was hard to deny the amazing smells of their fresh baked goods. Sometimes I wish I worked here rather than a chocolate shop because it smells so good. Wouldn't the smell eventually be something you grow used to? Then you want to go back to the chocolate shop, you nerd. You're not wrong about that. Ezra seemed to be a bit unfocused today as he ordered, simply watching how you and Blair interacted. You want to ask him about it, but it seemed better not to push the subject. While waiting for your order, Blair suddenly perked up. Hey, you guys want to go on a walk on the beach while we eat? Sounds good to me. What about you, Lionel? I don't mind. It'll be nicer to be outside, I suppose. Shortly after your order came from the cafe, you all headed over to the beach. As the 3 of you strolled, sipping your drinks and grazing on your food, you got onto the topic of Blair's life. You know, when I first started working for myself, I relied on my parents a lot. Growing up, they didn't really vibe with the whole golf thing. When I was younger, all I really had were my parents. They really cared about me. For me, family is really important. Ezra and Sammy are very important to me too, don't get me wrong. But like, we know, Pumpkin, your parents have always meant a lot to you. I'm glad you have such a close relationship with your parents. I wish I did. Anyways, I went to college, graduated top of my class, and got a really good job. They're proud of me. I just deserve the right to look the way I want to, and not like some little girl who just rolls over for anyone. I'm not a freaking doormat. It's just a little frustrating sometimes, you know? I totally understand. I don't think you've ever been a doormat, Blair. You're not wrong. I've always been on the prickly side. You know, when I first met you, I was always worried you'd be a lot meaner than you actually are. Good. You stared at her, a tad bewildered. Look, I've dealt with enough stuff in my life, and I really don't want people I don't know assume I'm gonna be some sweetheart they can boss around. My resting bee face is carefully curated to keep away the creeps. You don't know how many times I've had to. Ezra stopped himself. Blair elbowed him with a laugh. What? Don't want to meet you've beaten up dudes for... You're just so freaking sweet, Ezra! He looked irritated at the comment. Oh my god, you freaking nerd. You usually are so chill about mentioning that. Is Lionel special or something? Her teasing made him grow more agitated, and he just let out a small huff before changing the subject. Eventually, when you neared the pier, Blair's phone lit up. Hey dorks, my mom is calling me. Looks like she wants me to attend a family thing tonight. I'll head out. Talk to you later, Pumpkin. See you, Blair. You looked at Ezra inquisitively. He realized you were staring and chuckled. I called Blair Pumpkin because, growing up, her favorite Halloween costume was a pumpkin. Ah, makes sense. Do you want to stay out with me a bit longer, or do you think you'll be heading home as well? I'm gonna stay out. I like Ezra. Hey, it's beautiful out. Have time. I'll stay for a bit longer. I'm glad you're willing to spend time with me. It means a lot, Sugar Cube. You could feel your face heat up a bit as he smiled ever so gently at you. The two of you continued to walk along the beach and talk about nothing and everything. After a while, you realized the sun was setting, so you should probably head home soon. Well, it was nice to see you again, Ezra. It's always the highlight of my day when I see you. Your cheeks flushed red as he spoke. That's really nice of you to say. It's just the truth, Sugar Snap. Avoiding his gaze, you glanced down at your phone. You saw a text from Chris that was from around an hour ago. Opening it, you realized you completely forgot about movie night. Ah, poo! What's wrong? Ezra looked at you with concern. You couldn't help but feel bad. I totally forgot that my roommate and I had weekly movie nights. I even remember it this morning, but oh god, I guess I got distracted. Oh, my bad. No, it's okay. I really need to go. I'm so sorry. Alright. Well, if you need anything, you have my number. Yeah, thank you. As you quickly retreated from the beach and back to your place, you hoped Chris wouldn't be too upset. Hey there, Chrissy. Oh boy, I'm so sorry, Chris. As you walked in the front door, you saw Chris on the couch with a bowl of popcorn, crying. Your stomach dropped until you realized it was the movie that made him upset. And on your target! Oh god, I thought he was crying because I wasn't around! No, I'm so sorry, Chris. Oh no, I'll give you a hug. As he heard your keys drop onto the console, he quickly wiped his tears and gave you an awkward smile. Hey, I wasn't sure you were gonna make it. You returned the uncomfortable smile with one of your own. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got carried away while I was out, and he rubbed the back of his neck and avoided your gaze. It's alright. You're going through a lot right now. I get it, bro. Shyly, you stepped closer to him and fidgeted a bit with your phone. I'm gonna put this away. Do you want to get more popcorn? Yeah, sure. As he got up from the couch, you quickly retreated into your room. He's upset. You placed your phone on your nightstand, wondering if you should apologize again. Deciding against it, you headed back to your living room and sat down on the couch as he sat down next to you. Do you want to pick the movie, Chris? Sure. I've been meaning to watch this movie, if you don't mind. You watch as he quickly scrolled through the streaming service to find a movie called Flirting the Issues /J/Serious. The title alone made you chuckle. What's it about? It's a painfully slow burn rom-com between two really oblivious nerds who fall in love and don't really realize it. Oh, sounds interesting. Let's watch it. Excitedly, Chris clicks the movie on and goes to refill the bowl of popcorn during the opening sequence. You got a little lost in the movie before you realized you wanted to grab some popcorn. Reaching over without looking, you realized the popcorn wasn't where you expected. Did I grab something? Did I grab Chris instead? Did I grab his bulgy-wolgy? Is that what? Taking your eyes off the screen, you glance over and saw it was a few inches further from your hand on the coffee table. You leaned over, still unable to reach it. Slightly annoyed now that the popcorn was evading your reach, you scoot over to Chris in order to grab some. I'm gonna cuddle with Chris. Just make it an awkward bro moment, shall we? I'm gonna cuddle with Chrissy, we see. Hello, Chris. You tentatively leaned against him and shifted his weight. His arm came to wrap around you nonchalantly. You cuddled closer to him and continued watching the movie. His hand was absently tracing little hearts into your shoulder as the movie progressed. The two of you watching as some oblivious nerds had to be told they were in love with each other. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a little dense for not realizing someone's flirting with me. Chris randomly blurted out after a particularly tense moment in the movie. Well, in some ways you are a little dense sometimes, but it's not a bad thing. It's a little uncomfortable, I guess. Like, what if I had someone who I was interested in, not as like a bro, but as my dude? Are you worried that someone might get the wrong idea since you can't tell people are flirting with you? Yeah, I guess that's what I'm worried about. I think the right person would understand. He'd probably talk with you and let you know about it, you know? I guess so. This might be a bit presumptuous of me, but do you mind if I ask a personal question? I don't mind, bro. Have you ever, been in a relationship? I guess I dated a chick back in high school. Then I had a few flings back in sophomore year, but before joining the varsity team, I haven't had much time for relationships. I haven't had much experience with dudes, but I'm open to it. I know I'm comfortable with it since I've kissed a ton of frat bros before. Is that just a thing that the bros do? Just kissing the homies? You let out a small giggle as you imagine two giant hunks of dudes kissing their bros. I mean, I guess that's one way to know. Yeah, I don't really care for gender. I guess if you're my dude, you're my dude. Valid, you're my dude, Chrissy boy, you my dude. The conversation died out as another stupidly unaware scenario showed up on screen. Both of you laughing softly at the antics of the main character. The two of you watch intently as the formerly oblivious nerds finally kiss. Their friends cheering around them and teasing them about being so damn unaware. You know, seeing romance movies make me want to kiss someone, which is weird because I guess that part of this, that's kind of the point of the movie. Lamau? You could always kiss me if you wanted. You know what? Yeah, I'm kissing the homie. I'm gonna kiss the homie. Hell yeah. Oh God, what am I doing? You lean close to Chris, place a hand on his chest. Can I really kiss you? He blinked at you and blushed hard, trying to think of a response. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, you can kiss me. You giggle a bit and close the gap between your lips, kissing him gently. His hand shaking a bit as he places them on your sides. As you pulled away, he followed you, seeking the kiss after it had ended. He looked like a shy puppy who wanted nothing more than to be enveloped in your arms. Chris watched... Wait, did I read that right? Is Chris a sub? Chris watched you closely before pushing you gently onto the couch. Oh, never mind. And placing his hands on either side of your shoulders. Sorry, it's just it's a little spicy for me. Ooh. Oh, hello there, Chrissy! Your heart pounded in your chest as he searched your eyes. His cheeks flushed with a soft pink as he watched you. You maybe want to... He was hesitant with his words, as if he was wanting to ask you something, but not reveal his own desires. He shook his head with a nervous smile and breathed out slowly. Do you want to go further? A little fast there, Chris! Maybe not. And I know this is gonna come to video short. I know you guys want this. But unfortunately, YouTube isn't gonna be happy about this. So I would totes do it. Would I? Hell yeah. But anyway, actually. You hesitated, which made him pull away from you with a soft smile. Hey, don't worry about it. I don't mind at all, really. I just turned him on and he just didn't mind. It's just what the homies do. You breathed a small sigh of relief. Yeah, sorry, I'm not super comfortable with that. Nah, you're right, bro. Don't worry your little head about it. Anyway, that mean we'd miss the movie? He let out a soft laugh as he gently elbowed you. He turned back to the movie and got cozy once more on the couch. After a while, the movie ended and the two of you were yawning. It's getting too late for another movie. Do you want to hit to bed? Yeah, sounds good to me. Alright, I'll clean up here. You go on off to sleep, my dude. You sure? Yeah, I got it, bro. You look more tired than me anyways. He gave you another gentle smile as you got up and headed back to your room. Chris was always super sweet to you and made sure you felt comfortable at home. As you stepped into your room, you let out a gentle sigh. Quickly, you peered back out your door down the hallway to see Chris cleaning up the coffee table. This made you smile once more as you clicked the door shut. You sat on your bed and picked up your phone, quickly skimming through the notifications. You decided you'd deal with them in the morning. For now, it was sleepy time. You let out another yawn and stretched your body. As you got yourself ready for bed, you wondered what would go on tomorrow at work. Soon enough though, you drifted off into slumber. Man, I love this. End of day 3. Thank you for playing, and thank you guys for watching. This was Restart Hard. If you guys want to play this for yourself, day 3 should be out already. I've linked the itch.io page down in the description below. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you have a lovely rest of the day, and I will see you in the very next video. This is Lionel, signing out. Ciao.